brings you to the Stadium Super Trucks?
You know, I've been a big fan of Stadium Super Trucks for some time. Watching Robbie, I actually grew up with Robbie as a kid, and later in life we had the opportunity to work together in various capacities. But been a big fan of the sport, and just think it's one of the most fun things in the world to do. And I had the opportunity to do it a couple of times last year, and was looking forward to coming back to Long Beach, which is the home track for me, living and growing up here in Southern California. So excited to be here. We got a busy weekend between the various always evolving activities, Air Now activities, and Replay XD activities, but carving out a few hours to run SST this weekend. I've raced everything from Cup cars in various Porsche series to World Challenge in GTS and GT cars. Done a little bit of off-roading, a Pikes Peak crazy day one time, and a variety of other driving escapades, some legal and some not so much. But just a big fan of motorsport, and any opportunity I get to be behind the wheel and in a variety of different capacities, I really enjoy it, from driver to team owner to supporter and sponsor. So
I've heard these described as a combination between a motocross bike, a circuit car, and an off-road car. What are they like to drive? Are they as much of a handful as they look?
They are a handful, but I think once you start to get used to how the car actually behaves, they're a heck of a lot of fun to drive. I can tell you that. For me, arguably the most fun form of motorsports right now, just from a pure enjoyment factor, both from the fans' perspective as well as from the driver's perspective. It's the one thing you missed in there is a little bit of smash-up derby, and just driving on the edge with some great drivers. So it's a blast. They are definitely different to drive. When you think about it, it makes no sense. You got an off-road truck with off-road tires 30 feet above the ground here in Long Beach or wherever it is that we're racing, and they are a handful for sure.
And not to forget that they're actually doing 150 mile an hour on the straightaways.
They're getting up there. I never look down to see what the tach or speedometer is, but they with 600 horsepower and a pretty lightweight tubular chassis, etc. They definitely can get up and move.
Now, one thing I know that you're involved with, all of the cars have these cameras on top. Can you tell us anything about those?
Sure. So Replay XD is an action camera. It's a very high-end action camera that we utilize in a lot of different capacities, but we're very active in motorsport. This weekend here at the Long Beach Grand Prix, we're actually supporting 5 different racing series to include SST. And when you look at the media that comes off of SST, which is pretty significant, particularly in the social world, most of the footage that you see there is coming off the Replay cameras. So fortunate to be a part of this. Fortunate to do it with Robbie Gordon, and hopefully you'll see us expanding the relationship here with some of the other business enterprises that we're associated with that we believe are going to change motorsports, such as our new company, Air Now.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, and best of luck for the weekend.